Well, Anthony Gonzalez is a Republican from Ohio who some folks in this room might recall played pro football. He played for the Peyton Manning era Indianapolis Colts, and he entered politics, pretty young guy. He's still in his 30s. A fascinating story, a Cuban American, and was sort of widely seen as this rising star in GOP politics in Congress. And he is really shaken by the events of that day, and we talked to him at great length about his experience that day. And it's one of the most compelling parts of the book, I think. He was in his office in the Capitol complex, and he decides to write a note for his wife and to put it in the desk just in case he lost his life. And just hearing that in the interview, it sort of gives you chills because you realize what was going through the minds of lawmakers in those hours, and just how close we were to an even greater catastrophe on January 6th. And just to finish the story on Gonzalez, he decided a few months after January 6th that he was not going to run for re-election. He's 37 years old, I think, and he had voted to impeach President Trump a week after January 6th, and obviously caught hell from President Trump because of that vote. And he talks about sort of death threats that have come in against he and his family, about being met at the airport back in Ohio with uniformed police officers to escort him off the gate. And I just don't want this life anymore. It's just not worth it. I have, wife and young kids, and who needs that? And frankly, he's pretty honest about it's not even worth it to come back here for a party that is still sort of in the throes of Trumpism anyways. And so he's a fascinating character in this book, both for his experience on the 6th and then for everything that flows out of that and sort of his disillusionment with his party and with politics generally.